It's not your laundry. You are fixing the wrong thing.
If you constantly feel behind, piles of clothes, messy chairs, laundry that never feels done. But that's not the real problem.
The real problem was something we didn't see at first. Because laundry doesn't fail in the machine. It fails in the moments around it.
When clothes don't have a clear place, when they don't go straight into the basket, when folding gets delayed,
That's where everything starts to break. And every small break creates another pile.
we realized we didn't have a laundry problem. We had broken points in the process.
So we mapped everything out and created a simple audit.
And what we found changed everything.
We stopped guessing and started breaking down our laundry process step by step.
First, we define what the ideal laundry flow should look like in our home, and we will show it in a moment. Then, we created our own simple laundry audit, a way to understand where the process was starting to slow down.
We created a set of questions that help us identify the weak points in each step.
And then we used that audit to track the entire process in everyday life, looking closely at where things were starting to break.
We realized that small, invisible habits were the real reason our laundry never felt done.
So we started asking ourselves a different question. How can we make our habits work for us instead of against us? So we turned all of it into a simple to-do list. It's basically our plan for this month and the start of our 12-month challenge.
Do you want to see how we define our laundry process and what habits and changes we are actually working on?
Then keep watching! By the way, we are Marty and Adri, and this channel is about our 12-month challenge, where every month we focus on one area of our home and try to improve the processes so they actually fit our life.
And honestly, we can't wait to show you how our ideal laundry flow looks like. So let's go through it step by step.
This is how we define our ideal laundry flow, the system we want to achieve.
In the morning, clean clothes are already in the wardrobe, and everyone just gets dressed.
When we come home, we take off our clothes, and instead of wondering where to put them, everything has its place.
In the evening routine, everything gets sorted immediately. Dirty clothes go straight into the laundry baskets by color, and things that can be worn again have their own place. No piles on the floor, no decisions left for tomorrow morning.
When the laundry basket is full, that's when we do a wash.
We don't wash every day. And honestly, we decided a long time ago that this just wouldn't work for us. Some people run a load every single day, but for me that would feel overwhelming. I would go crazy if laundry was something we had to deal with every single day. Instead, we created a simple rhythm that actually fits our life.
Each week, we change some of the bedding, and the next day, we usually wash just the bed linen. Every 2 weeks, after a bigger home reset, we wash things like cleaning cloth and kitchen towels together.
And in between, I just follow one simple rule. When the basket is full, I run a load. No fixed days, no pressure, just when it naturally makes sense. Most weeks, that's about 1 load during the week and 2 to 3 loads over the weekend.
After washing, most of the clothes go into the dryer, but not everything can go in there. So we also use a simple vertical built-in drying rack. It doesn't take any space. It just quietly works in the background. Honestly, it's one of our favorite laundry hacks so far. It's so simple, but it completely changed how smooth the whole process feels.
And now we are getting to the bottleneck that almost everyone deals with. The laundry is dry, and this is the moment where it needs to be folded, sorted by family members, and finally taken to the wardrobes. Here is the real secret to our ideal flow.
We don't dump clean laundry into one big pile. As we take things out of the machine, we sort them right then and there into separate baskets. One for the girls, one for Toby, and one for us. We even take the pieces that need to be hung, plus t-shirts, and toss them straight over the staircase railing. It keeps them smooth. It's the reason why we don't iron 99% of our clothes.
We take these sorted baskets directly to the individual wardrobes and fold or hang the clothes right there where they belong. Like this, it's also so much faster.
What I love most about this is that even the kids can help out, doing just as much as they can for their age.
Clothes go back into the wardrobes, and even there, we need a simple system, so everything has its place and stays easy to manage. Actually, we are planning a full decluttering video of our wardrobes very soon. So if you want to see that, make sure to give this video a like, so we know you're interested.
And the next morning, everything is ready again. And the system just keeps running.
Mapping this out was our first big aha moment.
It's one thing to define the flow, but it's another one to see where it actually breaks. And that's exactly what led us to our audit.
Just writing it all down gave us a huge aha moment. For the first time, we could actually see where the flow was slowing down and where things were starting to break.
But mapping it out wasn't enough. So we asked ourselves a simple question. Where does the process actually fail? Not in theory, but in real life, in everyday moments that repeat themselves over and over again. And that's when we created a really simple audit. Not something complicated, not a perfect system, just a set of honest questions that forces you to look at your reality as it is.
We literally went step by step through our process, and at each point we asked, do we have a clear place for this? Do we know what happens next? Is there a habit connected to this moment?
Then we got even more specific, the kind of question that really uncovered the mess. Do we have a designated place for in-between clothes? Not dirty but not clean? Or is that how those random piles start?
Do we have a system for sorting laundry? Or do we just throw everything into one big pile?
Is there a system in place for wet kitchen towels and cleaning cloth? Or do they just end up somewhere?
Do we have a cleaning schedule for our washing machine? Or do we only notice when something goes wrong?
And finally, do we actually manage to fold and put away laundry on the same day it dries? Or is that where the backlog begins? And suddenly, things became very obvious. It wasn't one big problem. It was a lot of small breaks. Moments without a clear next steps. Moments without a clear place. Moments without a clear habit.
Kids leaving the clothes outside the basket, clean laundry sitting there for hours or days, and machines not being maintained at the right time. And those small breaks were creating all the chaos.
And that's why it was such a game changer for us. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. And most importantly, you know exactly what to fix.
Not by doing more, but by fixing the exact moments where things break.
And that is what we are going to walk you through now. By the way, if you'd like this question for your own audit, let us know. We are still working on a version we can share. But if you are interested, we will make it happen soon. Now, let's look at the biggest breaks we found.
The first one didn't really create chaos, but it created visual clutter we just don't like. Before showering, the kids would take off their clothes and just leave them on the floor, exactly where they fell. And almost every evening we found ourselves picking it up for them, just so we could walk into a calm bathroom the next morning.
But the solution isn't doing it instead of them. It's helping them build a habit they will eventually do automatically, without reminders. And what we also realized is that habits need to match their age. because what works for one child won't work for another.
The second break is something almost everyone deals with. Clean laundry just piles up, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days. Not because we are lazy, but because there's no clear moment when it should happen. No definition of what done actually looks like in our daily rhythm.
So it just keeps getting postponed, and that's how one finished load turns into three. What we realized is the only real issue was timing. We didn't have a clear moment for when this should happen. And just like with the kids, this is not about doing more. It's about building habits. Because without a habit, nothing has a natural place in your day.
Ironing is a category on its own. Back in 2014, we spent a year traveling through Asia, and that's when we stopped ironing almost completely. Since then, we haven't ironed about 99% of our things. It's all about building habits, like taking clothes out of the dryer while they are still warm and folding them immediately. But then, there are those pieces, like shirts or my favorite dresses, that just look better ironed. And that's where the break happens. These pieces usually end up in a section of the closet we literally call waiting to be ironed. And sometimes they wait there for a really long time. I want to wear them, but they are trapped in this zone because I don't have a clear moment in my week for when ironing should happen. It just keeps getting pushed. During this month's challenge, I'm going through the entire waiting section. And from now on, I'm building a new habit. If something needs ironing, I will take care of it as part of my laundry routine. No more excuse. Actually, I needed some shots for this video, so making this for you basically forced me to iron everything today. So thank you for that.
Another bottleneck we found was maintenance. The washing machine and the dryer. We weren't cleaning them often enough, and every now and then we'd end up with laundry that didn't feel properly dry or fresh. And that was already a clear sign that something needed to change.
At first, I tried to solve it in a very simple way. Something like, first day of every month, clean the machines. But if that day didn't fit into my schedule, I would skip it or forget it completely. And that's the thing with habits. If they are tied to a date, they easily break. We realized it doesn't need a date, it needs a moment.
And for us, that moment is right after the dirtiest laundry. Towels and cleaning cloth, after a big house clean. Because that's the point where it actually makes sense. The machine has just handled the dirtiest load, so cleaning it right after becomes a natural next step. We also use Skylight to organize our home tasks. So after that cleaning day, when towels and cloth are washed, it automatically triggers the next step, cleaning the washing machine.
It's simple. I wipe the rubber seal, clean the glass door, add a cup of citric acid, and start a 60 degrees cycle. I also check the detergent drawer whenever I'm refilling the gels and give it a quick rinse if it needs it. What we realized is this only started working once it was connected to a real moment in our flow. Not a calendar date, but a natural part of the process. We are curious, how would you grade your machine maintenance? Like at school. 1 is top marks, you clean it every month. And 5, well, you can't remember the last time. Let us know your grade in the comments. And no judgment, just for fun. One of the last bottlenecks we found is a small one, but it drives me crazy. Lost socks. They end up everywhere, in different places around the house. And then when you find the second one, you have no idea where the first one went. I hate when socks just lie around like that. It creates visual clutter and it even slows down the simple things like cleaning or dusting.
So for this month, we gave ourselves a small challenge to create a proper system for those lost socks. A simple place where they go, maybe a string, small clips, I don't know yet, but a designated spot where those socks that are waiting for their pair can live. And at the end of the month, we will show you what we came up with.
The very last break we found is actually the simplest one: running out of detergent. But when it happens, everything just stops. I have the perfect flow ready, but I can't start the machine, simply because we have nothing to wash with.
And again, this isn't really a laundry problem, it's a supply problem. So the question is, how do we make sure this doesn't block the process once more? Do we order in bulk online? Do we get more reusable containers and stock up?
And this one is on Audit. We will see what solution he comes with. And he will let you know at the end of the month in our evaluation video. This laundry audit was our very first step in this 12-month challenge. We finally know where the flow breaks, from the piles on the floor to those single socks. And now it's time to fix it.
We will be back in 30 days to show you if our solutions actually worked. But before that, we have some exciting closet decluttering video coming up and a deeper look at our favorite hacks. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss those.
We would love for you to join us this month. Is there one thing in your laundry routine that's driving you crazy? Let's share ideas in the comments and get through this together.
Thank you so much for every like and for every subscribers that has reached to this channel. It really means a lot to us and keep us motivated to go forward.
See you in the next video. Bye!
Bye! What's wrong?
It's cute outro.
It's cute outro,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.